Good morning. I'm Ace, ACE, and I'm the one who's going to discuss the culture of Canada and USA. So first, let's have a quick discussion about Canada and USA. So Canada is the second largest country based on land, and then as we all know that Queen Elizabeth II is the head of the state. And while USA is the well-developed country that we have, especially with its economic growth. So here, what we're going to discuss right now is the similarities and differences with regards to the culture of these two countries. So let's begin with two intersecting circles. Okay, so here we go. So first with Canada. So both countries speak English. So they both speak English. And the only thing is that, so it's Canada and it's for USA. So here, so they both speak English, that is their main language. But then the second main language of Canada would be French. And then for USA, there's some people who speak there, or speak Spanish. Yeah, and Canada has a lot of immigrants compared to USA. So, and with regards to the government of each country, they are both democracies. So the only difference with their government is the government styles. So with Canada, they have that what they called prime minister. And with USA, they have their president, which is now Barack Obama. Okay, so are we good at that? Okay. So now let's talk about the geography of these countries. So they both have those four seasons: the autumn, spring, summer, fall. But then the only difference that they have is that Canada has an abundance frozen water on their area, while USA has there are some parts that don't have water, or what we call desert. And then there's some frozen areas. Yeah. So maybe we are just thinking, what would be the sports that they would like when it comes to those temperatures that they have. So because Canada has a lot of frozen areas, the sports that they love is hockey. While USA, we all know that they really love basketball, baseball, and football. So those are the differences that they have when it comes to sports. So there. Okay, so then, so if we're going to check about the other things, or the other difference of these countries that have, or actually there are a lot. So the other differences that they have is when it comes to the holidays. So first they have that Thanksgiving. So they both have Thanksgiving, but they have a different purpose of why they were celebrating that. So Canada celebrates their Thanksgiving on the second Monday in October. While USA celebrates their Thanksgiving during 4th Thursday of November. and Canada celebrate their Thanksgiving for them to thank God for the good harvest. But then USA celebrate the Thanksgiving for the generosity of the Native Americans. And there are also some reasons for celebrating that. So for example, is for them to thank God for common purposes. So there we go. Okay, and then when we check the territorial or the main view of these countries, here will be the sample of the map here. So as you can see here, Canada is much bigger on land. Here it will be here. Here is Canada, and then this is only USA. So this part of Canada has those frozen or abundant frozen areas. So, and then this part, the lower part of the United States has those parts which has desert. So here. So here, there are also some differences that appears on the surveys in social media. So there is some information that says that Canadians love coffee, unlike Americans, which loves soda. So Canadians love those homemade recipes, homemade medications, unlike USA, who are probably more fond of checking things scientifically. So there are some reasons like that. But then this discussion is not for us to differentiate or to check or to know the I'm sorry. Okay. This presentation or this discussion is for us to know how we're going to adopt on their environment. So it's better for us to know or to understand the behavior of each persons that we have in these countries. So there are some cases that they're telling that USA or Americans is much more short-tempered than Canadians. Well, basically, maybe because of the environments that they have, because we mentioned that there are some parts of the of USA which has a lot of desert areas. So maybe that would be a cause as well of why they have that kind of behavior. So we can also say that USA are much friendly than Canadians because Americans has a lot of, or they're much populated than Canada. So with regards to discussion, if you have violent reactions or comments, you may just write down those things, and then let's answer that on the next session. Thank you.